It is really, and I mean really cold today in Winnipeg. It's so cold that I got frostnip and just narrowly avoided a date with frostbite. And with the wind chill, temperatures are in the minus 40s, but that's not stopping people. So right now I'm standing on a temporary dike in the middle of Grand Valley Road. And as you can see behind me, parts of the road are completely submerged underwater. You've got street signs, telephone poles, trees, and just off in the distance, you can see where this part of the flooding ends. What did you guys make me do? Is what Zena Hall claims Jamie Felix shouted after he allegedly shot 5 people in a rooming house on Langside Street in November of 2023. Felix has pleaded not guilty to 5 counts of second-degree murder as day 6 of his trial continued on Tuesday. Now, this Volvo L260 wheel loader takes about 366 liters of gas to fill up, and that costs around $732. So naturally, I have to take it for a spin. Another severe thunderstorm hammered Winnipeg on Wednesday night. Right now, I'm on Gendreau Avenue in St. Norbert, and just come around the corner over here. This tree just absolutely crushed this white Honda Ridgeline, and then just up and down the street, complete carnage.
Boom! And I freaked out, and then I just jumped right in. I just jumped back to bed.
12-year-old Liam Brown was at home with his sister and father during the storm, and he's still reeling over it.
I looked outside, and there's like 10 trees down, and oh my gosh. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Are we gonna die? What if a tree falls on us?
Manitoba Hydro said there were more than 500 outages across the city, affecting around 28,000 customers. And next door to Brown, John and Linda Reevely, who've been living in the neighborhood since 1974. They said they remember when the downed tree in their front yard was just a twig.
I heard nothing, but at about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the window. And it was really, really scary because that was directly in our bedroom.
And just up the street, 2 more cars. We've got this one over here that at a glance looks to be unscathed, but then just over here a little deeper, this car is just completely destroyed. I've honestly never seen anything like this. Environment Canada says the winds in the city reached a blustering 91 kilometers per hour, and the city said they received 689 service calls.
I love thunderstorms, and that put me a little bit on my toes, a little bit, to say the least.
Wind happened. I've never seen anything like it. We have trees behind us here that are currently bent sideways, and that is from the wind last night.
I was scrolling TikTok, and then I looked out the window to see what was going on. And the corner over there, it was kind of coming off. I let my mom know that it might fall down, and then it did.
14-year-old Emma Lindell was at home on Pembina with her mom. The property actually sold earlier in the evening Wednesday. Their fence was blown open.
A little nervous, because we obviously just sold the house, so we need to repair this before the other people move in.
Koby Mitchell, CityNews, Winnipeg. Thousands of Manitobans have gathered and marched for Winnipeg's annual Pride Parade. It's a colorful celebration of love, identity, and inclusion.
I have friends who are my age who, are gay and who said, man, if something like this had existed when I was a teenager, it would have made all the difference in the world. So it's an easy thing to do, it's a delight, and we just really enjoy it.
The fight is not over, and the more that we are visible and we see this love and support and people show up, the closer we get to the kind of world that we want to live in.
The 2026 Winnipeg Pride Festival kicked off at the end of May and hosted a variety of events across the city celebrating the 2S LGBTQ+ community, all leading up to this culminating day.
It brings everyone together. We're so very different in so many ways, but we're all together. And it's just so happy that we can have this time together. And it's so gratifying to see still so many people out here in support of us. Really appreciate that.
The day began at the Legislative Building for the Pride Rally, a tradition that started in 1987.
Happy Pride! We're here to celebrate. Pride is a celebration. Pride is also a protest. Pride is a riot.
The party made its way through downtown and ended at the Forks, giving people from all walks of life their moment.
You know, the joy of, being able to express yourself.
Right.
And really, getting together with everyone in the community. And
how does Manitoba foster inclusion?
Really, through diversity, I think. There's a lot of people here. It's probably one of the most diverse places in the world.
And for Storm Novak, days like today remind her why she calls Canada home.
I am actually not originally from Canada, and I came here because Canada is a place that is a lot more accepting and welcoming and has a lot better opportunities for people who are queer like myself. And Uzoma Azagwar is one of the people that does a lot of fighting to make a lot of healthcare accessible to trans people like myself, and to make the legislation a lot friendlier to queer people in general.
Koby Mitchell, City News, Winnipeg. I'm here at Winnipeg's Pan Am Boxing Gym, where men from all walks of life are given a pair of boxing gloves and a chance to change their future. And for some members, it meant life or death.
Finding Pan Am has given me an outlet to channel any kind of frustration, any kind of temptations. I got a focus. I got a purpose now. I got a passion.
The program is in partnership with Pan Am Place, a transitional housing facility for at-risk men.
I open a microwave and I'm like this.
41-year-old Trevor Williams has been in the program for just under a year. He's been in and out of different recovery programs and says that none compare to Pan Am. And now, he's 500 days sober.
I'm not going to be a lot of good for my daughter or my family if I'm out using her in jail. So focusing on one day at a time, staying sober is key. And boxing is just absolutely beautiful for my recovery.
22-year-old Tristan Dario has been in the program for 3 months. And even in his short time at Pan Am, he's already been inspired to someday open a similar program.
I've seen myself grow a lot. I'm definitely back to my old self, how I used to be. I think over a couple of years, I was very groggy, probably depressed.
Dylan Martin is a manager and head coach with Pan Am Boxing Club. He trains with Tristan and Trevor multiple times a week and believes there needs to be more recovery programs that include a physical outlet.
Some guys, they do it because they have to. Those guys do it because they want to do it. So that's the big difference. Is just like anything, if you don't actually believe in what you're doing or you have no motivation for it, you're just wasting time.
Pan Am Place allocates space for up to 22 men at a time. Christopher Sarifa is a manager with the program and works with members on a day-to-day basis.
It helped them a lot to release anger, tension, whatever they had in their life, keep their mind off something else rather than what they're used to. So, yeah, I think it helps. I've seen it help a lot of people. So,
Koby Mitchell, City News, Winnipeg.